Huawei is a brand that is more commonly known in the world for their great mobile phone with very sick camera. But I believe they are not content with just being one of the best mobile phone makers in the world. They are going into the laptop market. And here I have with me Huawei's Matebook 13. And today we are going to take a look at it and review it. Huawei Matebook 13. So this is the box that comes with it. Very white, very Apple-y. So the Matebook 13, it's 13 because it has a 13-inch display, which makes this under the Ultrabook category. And what's amazing about this laptop is the amount of specs they managed to squeeze into such a small form factor. With Intel i5 10th gen processor, 16 GB of RAM, it has a NVIDIA MX250 graphics cards, as well as a 512 GB of SSD. And it only comes in space gray. What else do you get inside the box? You get the head of the charger, a USB-C to USB-A adapter, and the charging wire, which is USB-C to USB-C. That's really good. So this Matebook 13 only comes in space gray, and it retails for $1,598, which is quite a cheap price as compared to other 13-inch out there with this kind of specs. Build quality wise, feels quite sturdy, quite firm. And I believe this is built with metal, so it's not those kind of cheap plastic material, which is really good considering Huawei actually took into consideration how they built this laptop. So the laptop comes with two USB-C ports, one on the left and one on the right. So the one on the left is for charging and data transfer, and the one on the right is act as a display port as well, so you can use a monitor, connect it to a monitor, and you can like mirror or have a second screen. Interesting to note that this laptop weighs about 1.3 kg, so it's really light and sturdy, and the laptop hinge, it feels reasonably strong, not flimsy. Cool, so let's turn it on. I'm going to review 5 aspects of this laptop, and I'll give you my verdict at the end of the video. Let's go to the first aspect. The keyboard feels pretty good. It kind of reminds me of how the past few MacBooks get the butterfly key switches, but this has a bit more travel and it's a lot more comfortable to type. But the keyboard is not exactly big because of such a small form factor, so not exactly the best laptop to type on, but I can say it does the job well whenever you want to send an email or write an essay. As for the trackpad, personally I do not like the trackpad. I mean, it's sensitive, you can track whatever you need on the screen, but the feel of using it is not that great for me personally because it's a bit rough. I let some of my colleagues try and they actually like how the trackpad feels, but it's not for me. So for you guys out there, it's best that you get your hands on to try it yourself before actually making a purchase, whether you like this trackpad or not. But again, this is just a personal preference. The Huawei Matebook 13 display comes in an aspect ratio of 3:2, which is a lot higher than the other laptops you get out in the market, which are mostly in the 16:9 aspect ratio. So with a higher display, it means that you can have a lot more windows on the screen at one time. This is a multitasker heaven. You can have 2 windows up, one for writing your report that you need to rush it out, while on the other half of the display, you can be surfing and reading the article from brutalasian.com, or even watching your favorite Netflix show while doing your work. The cool thing about using a Huawei ecosystem is the Huawei Share, where you can actually pair your phone to your laptop via NFC. And in this case, I have the P40 with me, and I'm going to Huawei Share to the laptop just by doing this. Place it here, and and you have a notification right around now. Allow, and voila! Your phone is on your laptop, and you can control it here. Okay, use your fingers. So the cool thing about Huawei Share is you can actually transfer files from your laptop to your phone, vice versa. Just drag it in here, drop it, and it's here. So this is how the webcam looks like. It's a 720p webcam, and I'm also using the laptop audio to record this. The audio is just okay. It's not amazing. I mean, the webcam isn't amazing as well, but it gets the job done if you're doing a Skype call, Zoom call, or the Google Meet call with your colleague. Yeah, so it's fine in this whole current situation. So if you want to play some games, you can actually hear how loud the fans is when you're playing. So today we're going to try 2 games. First of them is Overwatch. Overwatch is not a very intense game, but it works really well. Look at the settings we get. We're doing it full resolution at 60 FPS with graphics everything at low. As you can see, the game runs pretty smoothly, no lags or anything, which is really impressive for such a small 13-inch laptop. Overwatch at low settings, you're able to run a smooth 60 FPS, so games feel great here. So the Huawei Matebook 13, is it worth it? Well, at a price point of $1,000, $598, it is a really valuable laptop. Look at the amount of specs that Huawei managed to squeeze inside this laptop. Combine it with a great 3x2 display, really light and portable with good build quality, comfortable type keypad, not my favorite trackpad, a decent webcam and audio setup, nothing much to shout on that part. But for that price, it's really good. I will recommend this laptop for those who are always traveling, always on the go. You need a light laptop with you, yet pack a punch and able to play some games. I'll give Huawei Matebook 13 a brutal approve.